Alright, guys, welcome back. Fuck it. That's how we're doing it. That's how we're doing it. Fuck it. I'm not re-recording. I'm the last Starfighter.
I'm Targethitter. And we didn't do this like 1 second before we just ended it.
Yep. Stop giving the game away, man. They're gonna know. They're gonna know.
But they don't know already. We didn't just fuck up.
Well, I was expecting it to go on for ages, like it has for every part before now. It's not my fault, it's the fucking games.
Should have got a better score.
Yes, I should have got a better score. Oh god, this level. Seriously, I mean, it's not so bad if you don't want to get the if you don't want the Chaos Emeralds. But if you haven't got the Chaos Emeralds by this point and you are trying to get them in one like flawless run like I was, you can forget that. You can fuck right off thinking you're gonna do
snipers in this, haven't they?
Oh fucking! I have to quote Brain Scratch comms at this moment. Fucking slicers! I mean, they're not as bad in this one, but if you're gonna try and keep all your rings and not get hit, they're oh god damn it! Oh, fucking slicers!
I can't remember what the other ones are called. I can't remember what the star thing is called.
They're Asterons and the crabs are shell crackers? Yeah, shell crackers. I did my research.
Well, I didn't, okay.
I'm a bit of a Norris Wimple when it comes to badniks. Norris Wimple is the guy.
Very little.
Norris Wimple is the guy from STC who does like badnik spotting for any fans of STC who recognise that name. Well, no, the true fans of STC will know who Norris Wimple is right away. If you don't know who Norris Wimple is, you can go fuck yourself because you haven't read to STC and that makes you a bad person. Go read it now. No, don't go read it now. Finish watching this and then go read STC and then read my comic. And then praise me forever.
I don't have anything for you to read. I don't do anything.
But yeah, but you make games. Tell them to
make games. Play my games.
When they come out, when you finish one.
They'll never be finished.
Play them anyway!
Play my half-beaten game.
And then complain about other games that aren't finished like 06 and be a massive hypocrite.
Duke Nukem.
I have no opinion on Duke Nukem because I didn't play it when it came out.
I have an opinion on Duke Nukem.
Yeah, so I haven't ever played Duke Nukem and I don't really have an opinion on it. I may play it at some point, but
it's a great game.
Yeah.
It's definitely something.
Well, the first one. I mean, I have heard that it's a new one, isn't it? That
the
great.
first one's actually good. Yeah. The last Duke Nukem Forever sucks.
Well, I didn't even hear about it back in the day. I only found out about it from people talking about it and stuff.
Yeah. Were you really a first-person shooter guy?
Well, I have never been a massive first-person shooter guy. I like first-person shooters. At the time, when Half-Life 2 came out, I said that, first-person shooters were probably the best way for 3D games to go, because, I'd noticed that a lot of 3D genres are getting pretty stale, and, at the time I said, first-person shooters were probably the freshest 3D games that were coming out. But then the Xbox 360 got big, and then it saturated the market with all these first-person shooters that are exactly the same. And so now I'm just sick of first-person shooters. I mean, if they ever get around to making Half-Life 2 Episode 3, I'll fucking play it because I love Half-Life. But Half-Life, yeah, apparently
Valve cannot counter 3. They can't do it.
Goddamn Valve. But Half-Life actually has some original ideas, and it so it gets away with being a first-person shooter. It's not just grey, like grey, and nothing but grey.
God, you look like
yes, I am. I was sitting it and I got it and I was like, oh my gosh! Yeah!
The timer was like completely dead.
You know that part in Star Wars where they all shout and scream and stuff about it and about not getting crushed by the Crusher, and CP3 is, are you? Oh god, they've been killed. like if I'd been recording live, that's what you would have heard, and all the people watching would have been like, Jesus Christ, has he just been murdered? But I was like, I did it!
Oh, the cogs.
Yeah, these things. By the way, do not take the low path, because if you take the low path, as far as I know, there is no way to avoid being fucked up the ass by a slicer.
Just like the olden days.
I think there were ways you could avoid getting sliced up by the slicers in the old times, but the old times, in the old days of Eurosonic. But I swear that if you go underneath that cog there, I swear there's a slicer that will get that slicer there will get you if you go on the low path. I swear. I don't see any way of getting around it. Granted, I didn't spend much time trying, but from what I can see, there's like if you go down there, there's just no way to avoid it. Because the cog,
here's
the cog,
the barrel/cog gimmick again.
Yeah, because the cog keeps you in place.
Yeah.
So there's no place you can actually run to get away, and it will attack you if you go under. So there's no way to avoid it. So stay high, as is most of the rule with Sonic games, you know.
Higher path normally looks nicer as well.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
If you're like in the lower path, you're always like full of dirt and crap. If you're on the higher path, you get to see the sky or any scenery.
Yeah. And personally, I quite like the idea of going high better than going low anyway. Just psychologically, something is more appealing about high than low.
I think that's like Sega's things, like speed is your reward if you're able to do it well.
Yeah, no, I think that definitely if you can get to the higher paths in Sonic, generally those are the faster ways. Alright, definitely get the invincibility here because there's a slicer at the bottom that you can jump over that bit and you'll just bypass right to this bit and you'll fall down onto that cog. It's a little bit risky just in case you miss, but if you still have the invincibility when you get to the end of that cog, it's very useful because that slicer won't get you if you have the invincibility. But he will get you if you don't. I mean, it's hard to avoid him. It's not
hard to avoid him.
It's not impossible, but no, some of the slicers in this game aren't that bad. But some of them fucking are. I mean, in Sonic 2 they were generally worse, but because of the bad level design in this game, some of them are like pretty much unavoidable, and some of them are completely unavoidable.
It's kind of cool that they're using like a double cog to like move everything.
Double cog. Oh yeah.
It's like when you like connect them together and it like makes everything.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm not all that keen on the moving cogs though, because I always seem to go the wrong way when I first land on them. Like, I mean, maybe it's just me being a dumpty, but I seem to never learn. And also, you know, getting on them is a bitch as well. Like, actually jumping on them and staying on them is a bitch. Alright, this part is fucking... I hate this part, I hate this part, I hate this part so much. So you stay there and he'll throw the thing, then you get him, and then just... haul your ass up to the top as quickly as you can so they don't get you, and be aware that there are two at the top. You take them out before they get you.
Look at them.
God damn it! I hate. Or you can just jump up and
You had a shield.
Yeah, I had a shield, and I basically knew that I could only get hit one time because I wanted to get the ring at the end because I knew that I had to get the two rings here. Yeah. So even though I decided, I'm just going to edit in the special stages, I realised that, oh shit, actually, I'm going to have to get the ring here because it won't make sense if I don't, grab the ring.
Classic Sonic for one more time.
No, wait, there's a third act, remember, and I'm getting the ring on that. Or no.
Backgrounds.
Yeah.
I wish they had like the fish again. I love the fish background.
The fish background was cool, and so with the birds. I actually like the special stages in Sonic 1. I like all the special stages. You know, some of them can be quite difficult, but I think the real difficulty comes not from the actual stages themselves, but the fact that you only have a certain amount of tries to do them. If you could just collect lives and do the stages with lives normally, they wouldn't be as hard.
I think my favourite stage was probably Sonic 3.
Well, they're probably the easiest from just like... if you actually dissect them, they're probably the easiest. But to me, they always seemed really hard because you get like uncontrollably faster.
I think it's just because there is no actual limit. In like Sonic 2, you have to get rings in a certain amount of time.
Yeah, but I mean, you can. But the thing is that if you try and jump over spheres, especially when you're going fast, it's very difficult to judge whether you're going to be able to actually make it or not. And I always hated that. If it weren't for that, they would be a lot easier. But
I started to get the hang of it after that playthrough, the first playthrough I did.
yeah. I mean, I've probably spent more time playing Sonic 3 than I have, time spent with like my family and stuff.
Just Sonic is your family.
Yeah, Sonic is my family.
Except Tails. No one likes Tails.
I like Tails.
I hate Tails.
Why'd you hate Tails?
Oh no, I've just always hated Tails.
Tails, it's not like, I mean, obviously he's kind of a dick in Sonic 2.
Yeah, because he never gets out of the way.
Yeah, but in Sonic 3 he's not bad, I think if you're going to pick on anyone, you should pick on like fucking Cream.
I pick on Cream enough.
There are far worse characters than Tails. I don't understand what everybody's beef with Tails
Tails is just the main guy. You shouldn't be so annoying. He's a main guy.
Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, I don't know. I've got memories of Tails in the Fleetway Sonic comic as well. So, like I actually sort of, I kind of cotton onto him as an actual character and stuff.
Yeah. He just annoyed me because he couldn't do anything himself.
Well,
you just have to have Sonic there, no matter.
Yeah, he's a sidekick of Sonic's though. I mean,
until Sonic Adventure, he couldn't do anything.
No, he can pick you up. He totally like saves your ass in the end of Sonic 2, and he like picks you up and helps you fight Robotnik in Sonic 3, man.
He didn't help me fight Robotnik in Sonic 3. I got rid of him.
What? Wait, so
I turned him off every time.
Yeah, but in Marble Garden Zone, I mean. Oh, by the way, these parts can go to fucking hell. They are the single worst part of the game. They're so bad. They control.
You control those a bit easily.
Yeah, you control them, but you control them fucking badly because they control like shit, and they're slow. I mean, I don't mind a bit of platforming to slow the game down, but they're not fun, and they're slow as shit, and I hate them. They're the worst part of the game.